Welcome back, metalheads. This is Motley Crue Review Crew, and this is season 2 of MCRC Album Wars. I want to take time out to thank you guys for your support throughout our other series and through our breaks. It's appreciated. You guys are awesome. Now, we're going to start out this series with some funk metal. That's right, Faith No More versus Red Hot Chili Peppers. A battle in music, in real life. Check it out. Before we move on to the episode, I just want to give a shout out to this awesome new band, pretty new. They're called Crystal Shades, and they are fucking fantastic. They're a rare new talent that you just don't hear nowadays. Like, a lot of people don't really make really cool new metal music anymore, and it's sad to see. And we just saw these guys in concert actually on Saturday, February 8th. Vince Neil's birthday. And it was at the Whiskey A Go-Go on the Sunset Strip, and it was a fucking awesome night. Like, you guys played great. The year is 1989, and Anthony Kiedis hears Epic playing from the airwaves. He furrows his brows and says to himself, "This guy is ripping me off." The guy in question is Faith No More's new vocalist, Mike Patton. This eventually turned into a full-out war, and the two vocalists still don't get along. I think. Don't quote me on it. Hell, this feud was so big, it was even covered on Fox News. It was a big thing. The Red Hot Chili Peppers album we will be discussing today is the one that helped put them on the map, and that is Blood Sugar Sex Magik. It was released 1991 and
say that again.
It was released 1991 and features hits like Breaking the Girl, Give It Away, and Under the Bridge. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not the biggest Peppers fan, especially going. They were never really my flavor, and their content overall was really weak. After I gave the album a listen all the way through, I was pleasantly surprised. I noticed some things about the band that I didn't notice before. The first half of the album has a really strong bass. Flea is a strong bass guitarist, and I see why he gets a lot of praise. He's gifted so much to the point that the guitar playing of John Frusciante ends up getting washed out, especially in tracks like Funky Monks and Power of Equality. I think this ends up becoming personal conflict because Frusciante was getting tired of them getting mainstream. He preferred to stay underground, and the band themselves were garnering a mainstream focus, so to speak. Good news. It's seamless so much to the point that the songs start melting together and they sound like one giant song, like one of those 20-minute songs from the 60s in a Gata da Vida. Bad news, it's seamless, and a lot of the songs end up sounding like the same song. I like how the band is having a fun time and actually enjoy what they do, you know? But Anthony Kiedis, he gets a little gimmicky so much that it becomes distracting. I also think the album could have been cut 6 or 7 songs, and it should have just ended with Under the Bridge. That would have been awesome finale. Faith No More, The Real Thing, was the first album to feature their new vocalist, Mike Patton, who replaced Chuck Mosley, who is now passed on. They grabbed Patton from the band that he was in, Mr. Bungle, and they made hits like Epic and Falling to Pieces. From Out of Nowhere, Falling to Pieces, and Epic are powerful jams to start an album out with and give us a kick. These are very quintessential funk metal songs from the late 80s and early 90s. This is a really good album for me because not only is it fun, but it's really good too. It's like there's still talent in the music, and although they're having fun, it's cohesive too. It's not like the crap that's coming out now. I really like Surprise You're Dead. It has a charmingly catchy riff. It makes you want to bang your head. It's awesome. I also really like Zombie Eaters. It reminds me a lot of Black Sabbath, and I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose because they end up covering a Black Sabbath song later on in the album. It's a really great track, and even though it's called Zombie Eaters, it's also beautiful. There's a lot of breakdowns in this song, and it's something that I appreciate because it shows that the artist is having a good time and is not trying to rush through the song. Their cover of War Pigs did Sabbath justice, and it stays true to the era, the sound of the era, but also gives it a funk metal twist. Not an easy task. So it looks like we have a winner. Ooh, yeah. We chose Faith No More also. And see you guys next time. And remember, rock on, freaky bro. All right.